Hey, what's happening? My name is Jen Scumaci. I'm a senior facilitator with SME Strategy, and I'd like to spend a few minutes today talking with you about employee productivity. What is it? How do you measure it? And ultimately, how do you improve it? And I would offer that there is such simplicity in this that all it really is taking a step back and reframing how you think about productivity. The first step is to create a picture of what productivity looks like and means within your organization. And it's impossible to do that without your frontline workers and the leaders who directly support them. So engaging your people in defining productivity, in knowing exactly what you mean when you say productivity and what everybody means, making sure it's clear, making sure everybody's on the same page about it. And then engaging them in helping to capture what the current state of productivity looks like. Either start capturing those metrics now, or you can take a look back at some recent historical data that maybe you've been able to measure. Your last quarter, your last couple of quarters. What does that productivity that you've defined look like in numbers? And then what do those numbers look like plotted against your other most important business metrics? So things like profitability, cost, labor hours, etc. When was your productivity impacting or potentially correlated to the most positive performance in your company? When your profitability was highest, what did productivity look like? When your profitability was lowest, what did productivity look like? Once you are able to capture the current state, you can then make an informed decision about what your productivity needs to look like in order for you to accomplish your most important business goals. So let's back up for a sec and summarize this first really important point in improving productivity, and that is create a clear picture of what productivity looks like. Define it, create the current state picture of what it looks like, then set the goals for what you need productivity to look like in your future state. The second thing I would offer for your consideration in improving employee productivity is having a consistent way to measure. So all other factors need to be kept as consistent as possible as you are measuring your productivity. If you change the factors impacting it, you're changing the performance abilities, you're changing the targets. So once you've set your productivity definitions and the standards of what you're trying to accomplish in terms of your actual numbers, it's super, super, super important to measure that productivity, that performance consistently. And that goes not only for how you capture it, what you capture and how you capture it, the mechanisms you use, but how frequently. Are you going to do it daily, weekly, monthly? It doesn't matter. You need to decide, and then you need to communicate that within your own workplace or organization. And the most important thing in terms of consistent measuring is, again, to engage your frontline employees and the people who manage or lead them. Without the input of your people, your productivity picture is not going to be super clear. And so this leads me to the last thing I would like to mention about productivity, and that's the importance of remembering that productivity doesn't just happen. Businesses are not just productive or not productive. People are productive. And so taking a human-centered approach to creating a productivity picture and improving what that picture looks like is the most important thing you can do. In fact, surveys have shown that companies that invest in creating psychologically safe workplaces have 50% higher performance, 50% higher productivity. So it's really crucial to remember that in all of this, the most important thing is your people, and managing your people in a way that helps them bring their whole selves to work and that helps them feel safe and secure in what they're doing while they're on the clock with you is one of the most important things you can really do to improve your productivity. If you're a manager, a leader, a CEO of an organization, and you're trying to improve your productivity picture, but you're not sure where to start, set up a call with us here at SME Strategy. We'd be happy to talk through with you our expert advice and experience and get the wheels turning for how you can improve productivity in your workplace.